let me go ahead. All right. So what I have done now, I have created. I have multiplied the NDVI with 1000, and after doing that, I have also made an integer out of that NDVI which was multiplied by 1000. And why I have done this is because that build raster table, what is that? Attribute table which we were trying to build using this data management tools was taking only integer values. So if our values are in decimal places, then it is not ready to accept it. Because of which, what we are doing, we are we are converting it into integer, but we know to what value we had multiplied it. Okay. So we go here again, and this time we choose NDVI 1000, and now you see that error of cross mark is not popping up, and we hit OK. Alright. So now it has come, and our attribute table is also ready. Okay. And this is our NDVI value. Now let us do one more trick. The trick is adding a new file, adding a new field. We are adding a new field and we are calling it NDVI. Okay, NDVI. And our NDVI is going to be a float type.
Ma'am,
Tell, tell, yes, Nimisha.
how to do that integral?
Yes, integer is a tool under raster calculator. Let me show you. See here. Under math, under special analysis tool, you have map algebra where there is raster calculator, right? Right below
Yes.
that there is math. And under that math, we have this int. Int means integer. We are converting it into integer. So all these decimals you see, 640.9 it was, right? Now it has been reduced to 640. The point 0.9 is taken off. Similarly here, minus 717 is there. Earlier it was minus 717.273. So this 0.273 is gone. Okay, and only the integer is left behind after we use integer. Alright. So here in table what I have done, I have created a new field to which I have given float type of values. Now let us calculate it. How do we calculate it? Right click here and say field calculator. Yes. What is the field? How do we calculate this field? I remember that I had multiplied it by 1000. This time I am going to use this value, this column which is value, no? Value. This time I will divide it by 1000. Okay. So if I divide it by 1000, what will happen? I will get my integer values. Sorry, what is that? Decimal values. Correct, no? So I say okay. Okay, let it calculate. See, I'm back to my NDVI values, right? If you want more accuracy, then go for multiplying it when 10,000, because right now I have multiplied it only by 1000. You can go for multiplying it by 10,000, go for multiplying it by 1 lakh or 10 lakh or maybe 1 crore, whatever value that you want, but a multiple of 10. Okay, so that you can bring it back to the original value as closely as possible. Now instead of multiplying it by 1000, if I was to do it 10,000, I would have got a better value, isn't it? Better representation. Accordingly you do. Now my NDVI is ready. Now you know what else has happened. See here, value, my NDVI is this, and how many pixels are having minus 0.717 value? Only one. How many pixels are having minus 0.615 value? Only one. How many pixels are having minus 0.597 value? 114. Am I in a position to find out what is the area of each? Yes, I am. Isn't it? I am in a position to find out what is the area of each. Now, let us do this by can also add a field, but then it is not going to make much difference. Okay, let me just show you what I am doing. Area, I am taking double. Area comes in double, and then let me calculate the field. Yes, I want to calculate the field using what? This count. Okay, I'm using count, and that count I am multiplying it by how much? Multiplying it by 30, and then again multiplying it by 30. I hope you know why I'm doing this. Do you know why I'm doing this? Do you know why I'm multiplying it twice by 30? Can anybody tell me?
30 meter by 30 meter, ma'am.
Yes, correct. My each pixel has a size of 30 meter by 30 meter. So whatever count of pixels that I have, I am multiplying it by 30 by 30. I can also multiply it by 900. Okay, that also I can do. But let me do it much in a simpler way, and I'm hitting OK. Now all the area will be calculated. I can do this, but the problem is these area values are too many. Okay, so for that, what I will do, I will select Control A. I am selecting the entire table. See, 1251 out of 1215. That is 1215 out of 1215. All are selected. Okay. Now what do? I right click here and copy selected. Okay. I keep it copied and I open one Excel sheet. Okay. I'm opening one Excel sheet. And I am pasting it all here. Okay, I'm pasting it all here. Now I know that if my NDVI value is below 0, then it is non-vegetated, right? So let me write all these classes that I had made earlier. What are they? Non-vegetated land, non-vegetated, let me just write non-vegetated land, NVL, then unhealthy vegetation, and then moderately healthy vegetation, then healthy vegetation, then what is there? Very healthy vegetation. Okay, very healthy vegetation. I'm doing all this, and I know that my non vegetated land is wherein NDVI value is less than 0. Okay, and then my unhealthy vegetation is 0 to how much? 0.25, and the next is 0.25 to 0.5, and then 0.5 to 0.75, and then 0.75 to 1. Okay, these are my ranges. Now let me calculate what is the area, total area of non-vegetated land in this entire satellite imagery. Okay, for that what do? I say sum of all these values which are negative can go all the way down. You can also use a more complex Excel formula wherein you give a condition. That is also possible. Let's do it in a way that anybody will be able to understand. Okay. So I'm going all the way until I get all the negative values. See, still the negative values are not over. There are many, I believe. To 1, we are almost reaching. Yes, until 0. Okay, and then hit here. This is in terms of square meter. So we will write here area, area in terms of square meter. Okay, this is in terms of square meter. And then if you want to convert it into square kilometer, what do? Area square kilometer. What do we do here? This meter square divided by how much? How much? 100,000 or 10,000 or 100,000? How much should it be? How many square meters will make 1 kilometer? 1,000 by 1,000, no. 1,000 meter by 1,000 meter will make how much? 1 square kilometer. Right? How much is 1,000 into 1,000? Will be 6 zeros, right? 10 lakh. So those many square kilometers are non-vegetated land in this particular satellite imagery. Okay. Now let's do the same for this. Are you doing this? Are you following what I'm doing?
Ma'am, actually, I'm not able to find the table.
Not able to find the table. Find the table for what? This table?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The table needs to be built, first. So what we have to do? We have to first go to this build raster attributable table, and there we will add this integer operated value, and then we will hit OK. After hitting OK, that tool will run and our attributable table will be made. And this is our attributable table. It will have these three values, that three columns, that is OID, object ID, value and count. This count is pixel, number of pixels that have same value. Okay, and this value is our integer value which we have derived from our NDVI values which were in decimal. We have first multiplied it by 1000 and then converted it into integer. This is that integer. If we want to convert it back into NDVI, then we will have to divide it by 1000 because earlier we had multiplied it by 1000.
Okay.
Okay, how do we do it? We create this field, add field, and then we give it this NDVI name, and our NDVI values are going to be in decimal, because of which we will choose float type. So if I say add field, no, it will ask me to name the field and then type. The type will be float. This float means decimal values. Okay, float will allow us to add decimal values. And then what do we do? Right click on this, select that column, right click on it, go to field calculator, and under field calculator we will choose what? Our values, value, and divide it by this time 1000, such that our NDVI values will come back to our values will come back to NDVI values, that is in decimal. Okay. If I told you too fast, you have to tell me because it is already 7:32. No, I'm trying to finish this particular exercise. Okay. Yes. Tell me, Nimisha.
Yes, ma'am, understood.
Understood? No.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Understood is good, but then we should be able to do it. So if you are still lagging behind, I am right over here. You can quickly share your screen with me and we will do that. That will also be beneficial.
Oh,
Anusha?
Ma'am, you can
Yes,
carry
yes,
on.
Nimisha.
I'll redo it with the correction, this ma'am, atmospheric correction, and then I will continue it, ma'am. I'm just seeing
Okay.
the screen, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Okay, okay. Nimisha, sang. Nimisha, were you saying something? Okay, this time I'm giving sum if, okay, wherein some if range and criteria. Okay, sum if area, that is E, is more than or equal to um, let me use this sum if. Let me use this sum if E2 E2 to what is the last value? It is E1216. Is should give it a criteria is between 0 to 0.25. Let me see if this works. Uh,
Ma'am, can I share my screen?
yes, dear. Share.
Ma'am, can you see my screen?
Yes, dear.
Okay, ma'am. So I am here. Is this the attributable table?
No, I cannot see your arc map. No, arc map. I am not able to see.
Ma'am, can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. So this one I couldn't find it in the toolbox. So I searched for it.
Okay.
And I guess this one is the one you are telling about build raster
Yes.
attribute.
Build raster attributable table. Correct.
So here I should put NDV 1000, right?
No, you have to put that integer one. Integer that you have created, no, only that one it will take. It takes only integer values. If our values are in decimal, then it won't take. That is why we had to convert it into integer.
Okay. So I
Okay,
should
so
keep
use
the
Yes. Just struggling with that. Sum if formula. If I can make it, it's wonderful.
Ma'am, I couldn't get the table.
Okay. Couldn't get the table. The
Yes,
table
this is
will
the table.
wait. I will come back to you.
Okay, ma'am.
Right click on that integer. Right click on that integer.
Yes, ma'am.
That int thing that you have made. No, the first layer. Right click on it.
Yes, ma'am. I have right clicked, ma'am.
I can't see. Right click, open attributable table. Just see if you can get see open attributable table. Is it open?
Yes, ma'am, it's open.
Now it is opening.
Yes.
Opening, no? Three columns are there, right? ODI, value, and count.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Okay, great.
It shows, yes, ODI value and count.
Okay,
Values
yes.
are in
Now
count.
you have to add a new field, no? You have to add a new field. Add field.
In table options, ma'am.
In the table only. In that table only, no? There will be an option. Options is that table option that you see. In that, add field is one option.
Add field, yes, ma'am. And there are types: short integer, long
Yes,
integer.
yes. So now you will have to name the table NDVI. Name it NDVI.
And do you
Name it NDVI.
and ma'am.
And the type should be float. Type should be float.
Okay, ma'am, done.
Okay. And then uh, calculate field calculator you have to use to multiply that value with sorry, not to multiply but to divide that value with um, 1000. Okay, we can
Uh,
see your full screen.
okay, ma'am. Which value should I divide by 1000? This,
Value, no, value column, because that value itself is our NDVI value, but it is in magnification. It is magnified by multiplying it with 1000. So we have to divide it by 1000.
okay, so I should copy this in another Excel sheet, right?
No, first you calculate it there itself in the attributable table.
How do I calculate, ma'am?
Shania Makani, I am not able to see your screen. Like I can see only your arc map, maybe because we are sharing only that one table, no, one tab. That is why I can't see the panels that are opening up there. Nimisha, where are you from?
I'm from Maharashtra, Mumbai, ma'am. Ma'am,
Okay.
now can you see it?
Now I can see. Open attributable table. Attribute table. Yes. Now you see that NDVI field you have created. No, select that column. Yes. Right click. Choose field calculator. Field calculator. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Choose value. Value. Double click on value. Double click. Value divide by
Divide by.
div- divide by 1000. Why 1000? Because earlier we had chosen 1000, no? That is why 1000. And then hit OK. If we multiply it by some other number, then that number we will take. Okay. So now these are your NDVI values. Now Control A. Select everything. Control A. Okay. Then right click. Copy selected. Right click. Oh, right click along the column, along the row, sorry. Right click along the row, not there. Right click, yes, there. There, yes. Right click, copy selected and pasted in your Excel. Paste it in Excel. Okay. Spreadsheet, if you're using, okay, fine. Everything got added there.
It's not.
If it's spreadsheet, no, might take a little longer. Excel only you open. Add that table here. Only this part got selected. Go back to your attribute table. Uh, so Control A. Again Control A. Right click. Copy selected. Go back to Excel sheet. Paste. Why is it not coming? Your Excel is not responding, I think.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
okay. Yeah, go back to your spreadsheet. Just try pasting it there. Paste it on spreadsheet. Spreadsheet should work. Yes, paste it there. Control V. It should come. You see that small clipboard that has opened there? Go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. Go up. Don't click anywhere. Just go up. Just click there, click on it. Paste values only. Yes, yes, yes. Still not working. Click again. Click that clipboard again. Paste format only. Try the other one. Oh.
It's not showing.
There is another software which is called WPS. I will drop that here. WPS. Try installing this one. So this works as good as Word, and it is free of cost also, and we can install it in our laptop. Okay, only that it takes a lot of space. So what we have to do, we have to just um, maybe someday that we get some time, we can get Microsoft Word installed. Okay, good enough.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. So now I will share the screen. Okay. Now let me show you the formula. Okay. The formula comes like this. Let me just convert this into E. This should be E, not A. E. 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 Okay. Something wrong. Area. Yeah, it should be NDVI. So it should be D, not E. It should be D. Okay, D. Just copy this particular formula. I will give it to you. That will be quicker. Ensure that your NDVI is the one that is selected. Copy. Then I go back here. Paste. Okay. Make sure that your NDVI values are in column D or wherever it is. Accordingly, change this D. Okay. Enter. Okay. Still, that's not getting it. More than zero, less than. Yes, correct. Sum if E, E, E. Oh, no. Not 100. How many values we had? 1, 2, 1, 6, 1, 2, 1, 6, 1, 2, 1, 6, 1, 2, 1, 6, 1, 2, 1, 6. I will have to redo this. I will give you this 1, 2, 1, 6. These formulas you can find out very easily. I will give you this again. Control C. Use this particular formula. Ensure that your E column is area, or this E that you see no in that formula is for area and D is for NDVI. So the formula here says that if my column D, that is NDVI values, are ranging from 0 to 0.25, only then you add the columns from the column, that is row from E2 to E2 to E1216. That's what it says. Okay, and then let me just copy paste it here, and here I will change more than 0.25 to here it is going to be 0.5. Okay, and here it is going to be 0.5 to 0.75, and then here it is going to be 0.75 to 1. That's what it is going to be. Okay, so I don't have anything in very healthy vegetation. Okay, that's what it is telling me. Then let me just drag this all the way down, and my total area in this particular image is this much, is equal to sum of all the area, sum of all the area. This much is the total area, total area of the entire image. This is okay. Okay. Are you following what I am doing now? Let me just save this and I will share this with you. Okay. Let me share this with you. So then you can use this particular Excel sheet to even follow up with this formula. NDVI Excel. There you go. All right. Let me come back here. Earlier, what we did, Right now we are doing it for the entire image, right? But then we are not interested in the entire image. What we are interested is in a small region, which last time we had made a polygon for, right? If you remember, we had made a polygon, a rectangle, which was bounding our area, and we had named it study area. So my study area is only this much, right? Only this much is my study area. Then why will I do it for the entire region? I need not. In order to save myself from all the trouble of computing such a huge area, what I can do is I can extract only this particular region and do the same exercise what we did for the entire image only for this part. So what I will do, how do I extract this image? If I want to extract this image, do you remember how we did this? How do we extract it? Do you remember how we extracted this? How did we extract the entire image only for this particular part? We use something called extraction tool. Here in spatial analysis tool, there is extraction. Under extraction, we have extract by mask, right? So here, what is the input raster that we want to add? Now, we will add this NDVI 1000 integer one, okay? And then we will go for input raster feature. What is that? It is study area. And let us save these as NDVI of Mumbai. NDVI of Mumbai. Then save it and OK. Okay. Then right click, open attributable table. Everything is there. But this time less of elements. 1184. Right? So what do we do? Control A. So we select everything. Control A. Okay. Then right click here. Copy selected. Go back to that Excel sheet that we had made. And then find out what is the area for each category within our study area. Let me go to another sheet where I will paste all these. And how many do I have? 1800, 1185 something. 1184, correct. Okay. Now what do I do? Everything is same. Area and everything is there already. I can just copy this particular table that I had made here. Control C. Cannot open the control C. Okay, there is one F column is vacant. I will keep the F column vacant and paste it here. So now what I am getting? I am getting the same area. I mean the entire area for this area thing for this. Okay, these values are not same as this. This is for the entire satellite imagery, and this is only for the study area that we are interested in. Okay, which is this part. Which is this part. Now, let us create a map out of this. Let me just make everything invisible. Everything invisible. You tell me if I need to stop because it's already almost 8, no? So I'm just hurrying up with this. Okay? So let me create a map out of this. I'm going here. Okay. So this is the region. This is the region. Let me try to bring it a little. Okay, that's the best I can do. Next, or let me just remove this study area and just create an NDVI for this. All right. Next, this is not the one that I want to use. I want to use this one. Okay. Non-vegetated land. Let me make it hollow. Let me make it white. I'm making it white. Okay. I'm just making it white. Insert I need to add a title. What is the title? It is NDVI, NDVI for Mumbai, NDVI for Mumbai. Let me also add the uh, properties. NDVI for Mumbai. And what is the date? It is 19th December 2024. That is the date. Line. If you want to change this to Times New Roman, whichever font that you want, use it. Make it bold. I'm making it bold. Apply. Okay. So this is the imagery. And then I can add multiple other things like north arrow. I'm adding north arrow here. Keep it here. Insert scale bar. Let me use this one. I can change its properties. I want it to be in Times New Roman. Size will be 14, bold. Scales and units, I want only two divisions and one subdivision. Apply. Let's see how it looks. Yes, wonderful, great. It's the 15 kilometer. This is 18 kilometer. Let's make it 20. Seems better. I can also give it a grid, but you try giving it a grid. Uh, and after this, we will add legend. Legend is must, isn't it? Which legend we are adding? Yes, this is the correct one. Next, let me convert this into Times New Roman. Legend title, I'm not giving any title. Or should I give? NDVI, I will say. NDVI. Next, finish. That's how it looks. Let me try to do some changes to it. Select all, make it bold, Times New Roman here. So everything, if we read this now, we will be able to understand what it is. So don't worry about it. Now I don't want to see these values over there. It just makes it look a little awkward. So I'm just taking all these things off. Okay. Just taking all these things off. Only NDVI can be seen. So this is my legend. Now what do I do next? Let me just try bringing this here. Okay. So this is my image. I can also make this a little red or some color of that sort. No, doesn't look good. Maybe something like this. Still not good. Can you suggest me what color I should use here? Any color that I can use? Maybe no, black won't do. Oh no. Okay, whatever. You can give it with any color that you want, provided that color is not listed in this legend. Okay, so this is the image. Now let us look at this particular column. What it is? We have area in terms of square kilometer, right? And we are interested in this sheet too because that is pertaining to our data. So we control C here and go back here and then paste it, and we have to minimize it such that it falls in line with this. Okay, I'm just making it come in line with this. That's all that I'm doing. Properties, if I go to Let me go to frame. Border none is correct. Um, no. Just show name. Apply. Oh no. Apply. So if this doesn't work, I can also add it here. For example, non-vegetated land. This is anyways label, no? So I can add here how much it is. Um, 31,000, 365 square kilometer. Kilometer square. Okay. Then similarly, the other value. Let me just delete this. Doesn't look good there. Mm, Going back. This is the value. Control C. I go back here and can just paste this particular value here. This time how much it is? Let me make this 5 2. I'm rounding it up. 3,852 kilometers square. Kilometers square. Next is how much? 2,316. 2,316. I'm adding it all to a label. 2,316. 2,316 kilometer square. Healthy vegetation is 12, only 12 kilometers. 12 kilometers square, great. And very healthy is 0, 0 kilometers square. Okay, apply. Okay, so there you go. It has come. Alright. If you want this square, kilometer square to look like a square, then you will have to do the changes over here. For example, kilometer square, and then just uh, select this all and say superscript. Okay, so it has come as superscript, and you can copy this and bring it here and just paste it. Okay, that will solve the problem of this. Oh, it is not doing. Let me try changing it. General. My God. Okay, it won't be done here. Huh? Won't be done here. Edit symbol. Here somewhere there should be advanced text superscript. Here it is. See? So you can use that superscript subscript from here. Alright. So do this particular thing and we are good to go. Grid I'm not adding now. Look into the previous classes and then you will be able to do this. But let me do it because right now it just looks good. I have to go to grid, add a new grid. I'm taking this gratitude, go label only. Mm, 10 minutes. Okay, let me see later. Finish, apply. Okay, it has come. Let me change the properties. I want only the top and the right one to be labeled, and this font has to be Times New Roman. Size can be 12 and all can be bold. That will be better. And top is fine, but the right one I want it to be vertical because right now it is horizontal, no? So I want it to be vertical, and then okay, and then apply. So there you go, it has come there. And now let me Slightly drag it because otherwise this particular value would have fallen out. Now let me export this particular map. Okay, I am exporting it, saving it in our folder. Our folder is on the desktop. There you go. And in this, your NDVI, it is 2024 19 12. Okay, JPEG. Let me clip it to the graphic extent and 1000 dpi. Okay, save. Let it complete. Yes. Okay, so let us have a look at it. Look at that image that we have just made. It we have named it NDVI elements. I think we have saved it here. Maybe element NDVI JPEG. Yes, there you go. That is the image. Yes. So this is the image. See, it is a high resolution image. What it tells us? It tells us that mangroves are in a better health. Then those are at better health, right? But the ones which are in low-lying regions, see, low-lying region, they are unhealthy vegetation. And if you want to find where that healthy vegetation is, then it is at the very peak of these mountains, which are perhaps untouched or something like that. But out of so much of area that we have, which is 37,544.5 square kilometer of area that we have, 0% is VHS. If you want to convert it into percentage, what do we do? We can give another formula. Percentage area. Area in terms of percentage. What do we do? Give this, divide it by, give it a dollar sign and this particular value. Okay, it's just not taking it. We'll give that entire value, which is 37,544.4522. Okay, and let me just drag it down. There you go. This is in terms of percentage. Okay, I have to multiply it by 100. Huh? Multiply it by 100 and now drag it all the way down. See, 83% is non-vegetated land. 10% is unhealthy vegetation. 6% is moderately healthy vegetation. And only 0.03% of the entire area is covered by healthy vegetation, which is a poor case. Okay, so there you go. This is the image. I am sharing it in our WhatsApp group so that you can refer to this whenever that you want to. And in a while, I'm going to share some such formulas with you. So this was only NDVI, right? So I will share more formulas with you such that you will be able to. Why did this did not get sent? It's not getting sent. One image tried adding is larger than 16 MB. Okay, fine. Then document I will send it as. Okay. So whenever you get time, have a look at this particular image that has been created, and beside same, If you want, you can also write your own advanced equations. Maybe you want to find out what is the advanced water extraction index or anything of that sort. NDVI is not the only thing. There is also SAVI. There is also SBI. So many different things are there, and there is also normalized burn index, to what extent vegetation was burned, maybe after some wildfire, right? So such 5 formulas I will be sending you. If you want, you can also investigate for more such formulas and such maps. Keep them with you, because this will help you when we have the last class. You will be able to show this to me, and remember that whenever I'm telling you to do something, it will all come under your assessment. So have a good look even at your at the certificate format that I have shared with you all. There your assessment score will come and your attendance score will also come. Okay. Uh, are you stuck somewhere? Is there something that you have not understood and we can do it again? If you're stuck somewhere, you want me to help you out, then we will do it now.
Ma'am.